Hi everybody, happy I don't know what day it is because we're on a Disney cruise. This is our Castaway Cay day. As you can tell, we're off the ship already and the beautiful ship is right over there. It's a little bit gloomy out and they're expecting a little bit of rain this afternoon, but we're gonna try our best to enjoy the beach. First, we're going to do a Stingray adventure and then we're just gonna hang out and relax because I have work in the next couple days, but we're not gonna think about that right now. Let's go ahead and get started. Here's a little bit of a view of what we walked by on our way into the island. There's a walking trail there that we are again on right now. And then if you look a little bit forward there's a tram area. But they have little nods to, CEOs, to people who have been cruising for a while, so that's pretty cool. This is the tram station, so you can ride the tram into the island if you'd like, but it was such a nice day out and we were walking with our friends, so we wanted to kind of show them around. It's not that far of a walk, and if the tram is very busy then it's a good alternative, but you can enjoy the views a little better this way.
Okay. Now, there will be characters
And
here
this
all
is
around.
where the shops are. Such a beautiful day out. It's a little cloudy, but that's alright. We're on our way to Castaway Ray's Stingray adventure to do the Stingrays. I've never done the Stingrays before, so this is super fun, super exciting. A little scared, but that's alright. It's just Stingrays. It'll be fun. These are all the different stingrays in the Caribbean. We've got southern stingray, pelagic stingray, yellow stingray, spotted eel ray, spiny butterfly ray, and a southern eagle ray. I don't really know which one we're gonna see. We gotta get set up here. Got snorkel gear here.
I'm going to give 48 stingrays, all of which are southern stingrays, a species native to the Bahamas. And they can grow anywhere from 6 feet wide and up to 200 pounds. And our largest ray in the lagoon right now is Panda. She's about 4.5 feet wide and 158 pounds. All of our rays are female, and the female species is about 25% larger than the males. That's because they need the extra to make it nice and cozy and comfortable for their stingray babies, also known as pups. All rays belong to a special group called the Bronx, which means they're not like your typical fish. They actually don't have scales on their body. It's covered in a light layer of mucus that protects them from the saline environment. They also have 5 gill slits instead of 3, and their skeleton is made up of cartilage instead of bone, that tissue found in your nose and your ears. Now, while you're in the water, you get a chance to touch the stingrays, and whenever we're touching them, you're going to be using an open palm, long, smooth, slow strokes. Everyone show me how to touch in the rays. Awesome. You guys are doing great so far. And there's some places we want to touch the rays and places that we do not. So right here on either side of the wings, so the pectoral fins is the best place to touch the stingrays. You also can touch them right here as well, along the length of their spine. This area right here is called the tubercles. You just want to be careful when you're doing so because it's a bumpy ridge and it can be a bit uncomfortable to touch. You also can touch them right here as well. This is stingray's tail, also known as their whip. And again, we want to be careful because it's a sensitive area for our girls, so light touches only. Areas we definitely do not want to touch is right here. These are the stingray's eyes, and just like us, they do not want to be poked at. Alright? Right behind the eyes, you're going to see 2 openings with flaps. These are called the spiracles. What they do is they bring water across the gills of the stingray so that they can breathe, so we definitely do not want to obstruct that area. The same goes for the gill slits underneath. And lastly, you do not want to put your hand inside the stingray's mouth for obvious reasons. Alright? Now I have a question. I know a lot of people sign up for the Stingray program. They really focus on that sting part. Anyone feeling scared or nervous to get into the water with the stingrays? Nah. Yeah, it's okay to be honest. Yeah, it's a safe space. Okay, we got a few. So we're gonna do a little exercise. What I want everyone to do for me is take a deep breath in. Now breathe out. Now we're going to give ourselves a pat on the back because we just took a big old sigh of relief. Alright? In our lagoon, it is super safe. The stingray barb or the stinger grows right here, the length of their tail, and it's made out of the same material as our fingernails. Every few months when it grows up, we go out with our special clippers, we clip it down. It doesn't hurt them, they can't hurt you, they get their mani pedis on time, alright? You also don't have to worry about them chomping down on you because they actually do not have teeth. And about they have 2 flat plates called modified Coco plates that they use for sucking up food off the seafloor. Speaking on that, stingrays are known as benthic animals, which means they spend most of their time on the seafloor in shallow waters, where most of their natural diet can be found as well, mostly consisting of crustaceans and mollusks. Here in Castaway Cay, we feed them a nice, healthy, balanced diet of shrimp, squid, and handcrafted artisan fish gel. And we feed them on this right here. Everyone knows who this is, right?
Mickey!
That's right. Sounds like some of us know. That's right, we feed them on our Mickey plates. And our girls are super special because they're one of the only stingrays in the world who eat off of a dinner plate, so you know they're super classy, right? And our feeding is going to be pretty simple. This plate right here is going to be in the water in front of you. The facilitator is going to give you food. You're going to hold it in your hand just like this. Once the ray comes up the ramp and onto the station, we're going to rest that food down onto the plate. She's going to swim on through. And when she comes slightly over your hand, you're going to let go of that food and slowly move your hand away. You want to make sure the food gets underneath her because that's where her mouth is. Otherwise, she would not be able to eat. And when you do get your food, you want to hold it in your hand on the blue railing of the station until the ray comes up. Because if we hold it down in the water, we're going to get a lot more attention from the fishies than we'll ever want. Alright? We also don't want to hold it high in the sky because we have a lot of uninvited guests on our beach. You may see them flying around squawking. Don't give them the opportunity for a free snack. Now while we're in the water, we're also going to be doing a special dance. It's pretty simple. I'll show it to you guys. It's called the Stingray Shuffle. While you're moving through the water, you just want to drag your feet just like this. Alright? Now the reason why we're dragging our feet is because stingrays have a special adaptation called the ampullae of Lorenzini. What it does is allow them to detect vibrations in the water. So when we drag our feet, they can feel us coming, they notice them away, and we don't accidentally step on them. And we don't want to step on them, right? Right? Okay, awesome. Now, before I enter in the water, everyone wants to ensure they're wearing their black vest. Very important safety first, and also that's how they identify that you're part of the program.
Kelly is our third largest thing inside our program. Each area have names. We identify them by different color markings. Say hi. This is Panda. This is our largest thing inside our lagoon. Say hi to Stevie, everyone. You can pet them on their ring.
Ooh. Mucus.
Slide your hand and walk the food slowly. Make sure the food stays at the bottom of the station of the target, and then just come over the top and take it up there for the vacuum. We all feed at the same time, so therefore we'll be sharing Mickey targets. So the first one there, so you can feed us.
Hold it on the plate until the ray is about ready to.
Everybody get ready. Here's Panda once again. Take your food down. Good job. This will be the last feeding, everyone. So let's make sure this rig gets all of the food and all of the pets. This right here is Natalie. We identify them with different color marking and tail shapes. And them sorts of things. Oh my God, it's the fish! Now we're in our feeding portion. You guys have a wonderful job. Now it's time for the snorkeling. To my left is the side.
Oh, right here.
this is where we did the stingray encounter, and you can kind of see them next to that family. All of those black spots right there are stingrays. So we got to feed them, we got to touch them, we got to swim with them. I didn't swim that much into it. I was having trouble with my snorkel, but look at them go! Nice! That stingray adventure was so much fun. We got to touch the stingrays, we got to feed the stingrays. They're kind of bumpy and slimy. We swam with them for a little bit, and they get pretty close to you, so that's pretty cool. Here's the family beaches, or at least one of the family beaches right here. Looks so relaxing. But we're gonna go to Serenity Bay. That's the adults only beach area. Hopefully it's not so crowded. We'll see, we'll see. There's a lot of activities you can do here at the island. Obviously we just did the Stingray experience, but you could do, they have bike rentals, scuba rentals, they have parasailing. What else did we see? Paddleboarding. Lots of other things.
You can also just rent an inner tube.
Oh yes, you can rent an inner tube and just sit out in the water. All that stuff. Lots of things. And then they also have like a play area for kids. If your kids want to do that, it's
area for teens.
over there. It's where that slide area is. They do have places for teens. They've got basketball, little things to play with, tic-tac-toe, stuff like that. They also have these hair braiding right here.
Each braid? Well, some people do that like singular long braid.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. Look at all the Olaf's, what is it called? Summer Freeze menu. Ooh. Lots of good choices. Whoa, okay. That sounds yummy. Plus I need a coffee. And we'll get an Olaf's Pearl as well. That was so cute. Yes, Olaf and a pelican. So cute. Boat was playing some tunes. Let's see if we can hear it all the way from back here.
I feel like they made new tones of horns so that they could do more melodies and make harmonies with each other.
Like with the other ships, you
That's
mean?
not what the old one sounds like.
No.
The old one is just like.
Ladies and gentlemen, this tram approaching will be headed to Serenity Bay. Please be sure to bring
That's
your
where we're
hand
going.
as you step
Serenity
aboard.
Bay.
Slide all the way across the sea.
Alright, I'm going with
Be sure your little ones are seated to the inside of the cabin.
I forgot to mention that the 5K is still happening. So you see some people running, some people walking. We did the 5K a long time ago and don't really want to do it again.
Probably wouldn't be so bad today. The weather's very nice.
That's true. When we did it, it was stupid hot. Here's one of the running and biking pathways. And we're here. This little picnic area right here is where we're gonna have lunch later. They're gonna make some barbecue, have some fruit, lots of yummy stuff. But that's gonna be later. We're still setting up right now. We're gonna try to see if we can find a spot on the beach. Here it is. This is my second happiest place on earth other than Disney. So quiet, so peaceful, and it's not stupid hot. The water is cold when we went to do the Stingray stuff, but once you're in it, it's fine. But this is just the adult only area. We found a hammock! Yay! We won't talk about last time. There were some very mean people last time. How do I get up here? Wow! Let's go check out the water. See if it's as cold as the one on the other side. There's another Disney ship all the way over there. And I can't really tell what it is. Look how clear the water is. We just saw a ray as we're walking by. Still pretty cold, still pretty cold. Still pretty cold. Here's a zoomed out version of everything. Ugh, such a friggin' vibe, man. Love it. I can stay here forever. Look at those jet skiers out there. Nice. Yes, you can also rent jet skis. That's pretty fun. I am not a big water sports person, so probably won't do that. Usually we would go snorkeling right now, but we did not bring our snorkel goggles, and really the water is kind of cold. I don't really know if I want to get in there anyway. But it's a nice view, very peaceful, just very calming. Gonna soak this up before we go back to work next week. Now I'm getting a turn on the hammock. It is very rare to find an open hammock, so it's definitely not as busy today as it usually is. But I'm gonna go relax, and I'll see you guys in the next part of our activities. Now it's time to get some lunch. Can I have a cheeseburger, please? Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll have a corn also. Just one for me. Oh, thank you. Just throw it in there. Thank you so much. Yummy. Alright, this is what we got. We got a burger, some potato salad, some corn, and some ribeye steak. They also had pork ribs, but I don't eat pork, so I didn't get any. But here's some chips. Yum, yum, yum. Can't wait. Alright, let's try the steak. That's good. The steak is good.
Steak?
Good. Potato salad is good.
You didn't put a lot of toppings on your burger?
I didn't put any toppings on my burger because I didn't see them. Alright, this is a must-have of the island. This thing right here, freaking delicious. He's going to make an ice cream sandwich. Oh, this is for me. This is for me. He's going to make an ice cream thingy. Oh, so good. Yummy. Maybe I can steal another one for the walk back. If you're ever in Castaway Cay, get the dark cookie. Here's one of the lookouts called Pelican's Point. They have a bar. Look at that ship in there, cute! And then this is what it looks like. Oh, it's so beautiful out here, even with the clouds. I have been feeling a little bit of sprinkle coming, so I'm gonna try to get you guys as much footage as possible. But there's the ship. There it is. We are back on the ship now, but since it's still pretty chill. We're at the adult pool, but I wanted to show you guys Castaway from the top of the ship. Isn't it so pretty? It was sprinkling a little bit, but the sun is out now, and it's just so gorgeous. You see that rainbow right there? Oh, perfection, perfection. Well, we're gonna go hang out at the pool for a little bit. Such a nice view. I think I showed you guys the adult pool area, but this one is super fun because you get to just sit and hang out, and then that is the infinity pool, which the water is so good. It's just the right temperature that I like. And then they also do have a bar right over here. Finally going to try Jumbeaux Sweets just one day before the cruise ends. This one is their Zootopia themed ice cream shop. We showed you guys around a little bit on the first day. But they're so cute. Here is Nick Wilde and Judy. But we're gonna get, I don't know what we're gonna get yet. They have ice cream and a couple treats. And look at those hamsters, they're so cute. Let's see, what's good? Cookies and cream look good. S'mores, birthday cake, dulce de leche. Ashley said she got a red velvet milkshake. Is that what she said? This orange and chocolate one right here. Cookies and cream, mango and coconut. Maybe like the tiramisu one. You can get 1 scoop or 2 scoops. Or the signature sundae. I think this is what the signature sundae looks like if you get it. And they got a ton of toppings over here to choose from. I like these little carrots and these little paw things. This is what I got. I got an espresso gelato on a red velvet coat. They also have these desserts. Yum! Those look so good. Oh man, I would have liked they have a warm red velvet brownie sundae. How's your ice cream?
Yummy.
Your lips are red. And we also got this red velvet brownie. We'll have that in the room. I got an espresso gelato, which is super yummy. Oh, my mouth is also red. Oh well, I think we're gonna go back to the room, eat our ice cream, and oh wait, no, we were gonna go down to the shops.
Oh yeah.
Or do you want to go back to the room and drop that off?
No, we'll go maybe if they have some pizza. We'll bring some pizza back.
Pizza time. It's raining. It's raining. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. We're watching Luca and eating pizza. And then go shopping after. I think the only other cruise we've been rained on was Alaska, but I don't even remember if it was this much. But I'm glad we're back on the ship already and not still at the island, because then you would, go through the trek that we went through to get back here. But we're just gonna hang out. I'm sure everybody else, now that it has started raining, will come back to the ship. I forgot the shops were not open yet, so we're just gonna wander around until the shops reopen. Maybe we'll just get ready and go. But we have finally filled out our coffee card, I mean. Where? Mickey! Mickey! Hi, Mickey! Looking so fancy in your outfit. I love it. So cute. As I was saying, we have filled out, we got a picture with Mickey and we look like bums, so we'll see how that turns out. But we finally filled our coffee card, so now we get a free coffee. I don't know if have we ever filled out our coffee card before?
Probably have one.
Maybe one time, but now we did because he's been getting tea. Let's see. I wanted to get this one. I just got back to the room. It looks like it's raining quite a bit. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's definitely some cloudy skies going on, very hazy. We're about to leave Castaway, which usually we have a beautiful sunset view, but it's just raining right now, which is okay. So we're just back in the room, gonna get ready for dinner. Actually, we're gonna get ready for the Moana show. They were supposed to have an early showing around like 3:30, but they canceled it for some reason. So we're gonna just watch the regular one. We're trying to take photos, and then the line for the Moana show is so long. So what, we got here like 30 minutes early, and the theater is full already. Look. There was supposed to be another show in the afternoon, but they canceled it and they didn't say why. So now there's only 2 shows, and this one is really full. I, again, cannot record, but here, take a look at the set. It's super pretty. I'll let you guys know how it is at the end. I'm sure it'll be spectacular, but this show is just specifically on this ship. Here is our last towel / blanket animal. We think it's a frog. I wasn't sure when I came in, but now that I look at it, I think it is a frog. So we were able to watch the Moana show. It was very, very, very busy, especially because they canceled that 3 o'clock matinee. We got sat to the left side, like, I don't know, like far enough that you can't see some of the stuff, but overall we got the gist, and a lot of the big important things were they pulled them out so that everybody can see them. So I really like the baby Moana puppet. I really like Tamatoa. That one was really cool. And then the Taika Tafiti was probably the best part of it. But there's a giant crowd of people outside waiting in line for the second show, which I feel bad because I think some of them might not be able to watch it at all if they didn't get to see it earlier, because it's just so crowded. But we are back in the room for a little bit because we gotta get our stuff packed up for them to take our bags in the morning. That's not like mandatory, but if you don't have it ready by 10:30, then you would have to bring it with you as you leave the ship. So if we leave it outside before 10:30, then we can have them take it, and then we'll pick it up when we get out. So that's what we're doing. And here's my Jasmine band. Here's our last dinner at Coco, where we started. Let's see. Ooh, not a giant line.
The rest of the family is down at the cemetery. I wanted to tell you that I play music every day now. I'm so grateful Mama Coco shared her memories with us, because I know you're visiting our family every year. One of the other ones, and I promise I'm gonna make you proud. Remember me, oh, I have to say goodbye, remember me. Don't let it make you cry, or even if I'm far away, hold it in my heart. That's a great song tonight. Oh no, the strings, they're all broken.
Well, there is another guitar right there.
Well, that's good. And I'm sure Papa would be so proud to see me playing this guitar, right? What is it?
What did I tell you about that Tom Chamaco?
No manches. Mamá Imelda?
Hola, Miguel.
Papa Hector!
In the flesh! Well, not in the flesh.
Oh, can you see them? Sí. And you all, can you see them too?
Yeah! Today is Dia de Muertos and now we can celebrate together. Chamaco, You remember Poco Loco?
Un poquito, sí.
A little help, amigos?
What color is the sky? Ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. You tell me that it's red. Ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. Where's that? Ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. You say, put that on your head. Ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. You make me un poco loco, un poquitito loco. The way you keep me guessing, I'm not in your guessing. I'm not guessing, blessing. That I'm only para darnos el transcurso de los besos, recordar de qué color son los cerezos, sin hacer más comentarios. Todos
You remember when we started dating and I used to sneak out through your window?
That's another empty now. Can we sit over there?
you're in my arms again.
Your journey is approaching its end. You unlocked so many incredible moments, but did you find your treasure?
Did you? Did all of you?
What adventures have you been on?
What treasures have you found? Oh, speaking of treasure, how convenient. A treasure chest. Everybody say, ooh. Ooh. You know what they say about small packages?
What?
Good things come in it.
There are kids. Okay, all right. A true treasure holds a world of possibilities, all locked up inside this treasure. Someone who is wiser than they know.
And braver than they think.
A seasoned adventurer.
No insane!
But with the faith of a child. Let's think about the treasures we've all discovered this week. We sail to Thailand.
And we travel to exotic ports of home.
Trained alongside the world's greatest heroes.
Chosen wisely with globe-trotting archaeologists.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange, frightening sounds echo through the halls.
And revel in the celebration of a lifetime.
But the greatest treasure of them all is inside that treasure chest. Now, Chad, do you still have the key?
That's it! Huzzah! You found it, my friends! There they are. Better than gold, stronger than diamonds, more valuable than any prize in the universe. Your memories. Such things will always be greater than all the magic, all the treasures in all the world.
So the people on the stage are the ones that performed this week, and they're also awesome. We got to talk to the guy who did Belle's father in Beauty and the Beast, and he was the ancestor in Moana. Tatoi Vasa, I think, something like that. He was really nice, and they're also good. And he talked about like that he was part of the project to develop the play for this ship. Yeah, so that's super cool. They're all so amazing. I wish I could show you guys, but I couldn't. But it was so good. I guess you guys just have to get on the treasure. But we're just hanging out around the atrium. We just came from a lounge. I need to do work. I think my husband might go to Haunted Mansion Lounge. And I need to do some work so that I can enjoy Epcot tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. It's been a great cruise. I hope you guys had a bunch of fun following us on our adventures, and make sure you guys like and subscribe so that we'll see you guys in the next video.